What's going on, y'all? It's A-Fizzle here. Hope everyone's doing good right now. I'm doing good. Just enjoying life and trying to make it day by day. All right. As you can tell by the title of this video, I do have a confession to make. This was a confession that needed to be done a couple years ago, but I never got around to doing it all these times. And I figured within the last 2 months that I needed to make this video. I needed to air this out. I needed to confess something to my viewers, my supporters, because I've always preached about honesty and being true to yourself. I'm going to be honest. I have not been 100% honest with y'all about something. And I feel like I needed to come forward. Now, before I get into the topic at hand, no, I'm not coming out the closet as a gay man. So if you're thinking, oh, he's coming out as a gay man, nope, that's not what this confession is about. No, I'm not homeless. No, I'm no, I'm not really a drama person or anything. Like, so if you're thinking, oh, you really are down with the drama, or you're gay, or you have kids. No, that's not that. It has something to do with sports. And I feel like I wanted to officially close the A-Fizzle Productions YouTube Sports chapter on this note. As I stated back on my Hooters video I did a couple of days ago, that the best way for me to close out me doing sports videos was the week that the Broncos played the Falcons and Florida played Georgia the same week. But if I'm going to stop doing sports videos altogether, I feel like y'all need to know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. All right, A-Fizzle Productions. I'm very passionate about sports, but the teams I there's one team that I quote claim unquote to be my sports team. They're really not my sports team. Now, I'm not talking about the Braves. I'm not talking about the Gators. I'm not talking about the Broncos or the Lightning. So Broncos country, Braves country, Gator Nation, Tampa Bay Lightning. Y'all can rest easy. Has nothing to do with those teams. So don't expect me to come out repping another MLB, NFL, NHL, college team. No. Loyal to his teams. It's the NBA. A lot of people know me to be an Orlando Magic fan. This is where the confession comes in. And if you've been, I drop hints here and there. And even if DeVille's probably said something about this in certain streams, that this video was a long time coming. I had to do this video. If I'm going to close the sports chapter off, I needed to make this video and officially close it the right way. I am not an Orlando Magic fan whatsoever. I never was an Orlando Magic fan. I don't want people thinking, oh, they suck now, so you gonna stop rapping. No, no, no. I never was an Orlando Magic fan. The reason why I was making Magic videos and coming up here talking about Orlando Magic, it was easy for me to rep them in a way because everybody knows that, oh, A-Fizzle, he's a Florida Gators fan, a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, so obviously his NFL, his NBA team is probably the Orlando Magic because of that Florida connection. And the reason, that, and I do have a strong Florida connection. And when I was doing the whole YouTube sports thing, and talking NBA, I just said fuck it. I'm an Orlando Magic fan. But here's the thing: I got respect for Orlando Magic. I really do. I thought Orlando Magic had some of the best logos in the history of the NBA. Not the best. That belongs to the Houston Rockets from 1995 to 2003. But Orlando Magic is well up there when it comes to best logos. And be honest, I was a Dwight Howard fan. Dwight Howard fan from, when they had that little run from 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was making playoffs every year. I was really repping Dwight Howard. I wasn't repping the Orlando Magic. I really was not. Now, it could have been easily, it could have been easy for me to, in a way, stop repping the Orlando Magic when Dwight left, but I didn't want y'all to come out here and be like, oh, hey, Fizzle, you're a bandwagon fan. You're a bandwagon. No, no. Because I'm not going to follow Dwight to the Lakers. That wasn't going to happen. I wasn't going to stop repping. I didn't want y'all to think I was going to stop repping them when they started to fall apart. So I just continued to play along with the charade for a couple of years once they fell apart. 2013, they was the worst team in the NBA. And I was making posts about the Magic. But and I think I made a couple of posts at 14, 15, and 16. I think the last time I talked about the Orlando Magic was when they beat the Portland Trailblazers in the game. After that, I just kind of stopped talking about them. I was like, and that should have been the first domino to fall for everyone who follows YouTube Sports, who follows April's Productions, who follows the NBA. You know, that's y'all should have been raising eyebrows right then. Like, hey, Fizzle, you haven't talked about the Orlando Magic in some time. What's up? So I've not talked about Orlando Magic in 5 years, really. I wish them well because they do have some young talent, but it's not quite yet. But anyways, but with that being said, I do wish them well. I feel like they got young talent. Maybe they can finally get it going and finally put the pieces together and finally win the NBA title. I'm gonna tell y'all now, if Orlando Magic ever win the NBA title, I'm expecting to come up here making videos, going hard. No, that's not the case because I'm not one of those type of fans either who's just making these type of videos when they suck and all of a sudden when the team comes good, oh, I'm back. No, it's just that simple. I wasn't repping them in the '90s when they had Shaq and Fernie Hardaway. I did want them to do well when they had Tracy McGrady and Grant Hill, but I wasn't like going hard for the Orlando Magic. So I, and it's not hard for me to make this video. I just wanted to make sure that everybody understand where I was coming from. Because like I said, I haven't not made a Orlando Magic post in about 5 years. I have not made a YouTube video talking about the Orlando Magic. I've not made a Facebook video talking about the Orlando Magic in 5 years. I'll talk about the Broncos. I'll talk about the Braves, the Gators, the Lightning, all this time. NASCAR, Atlanta Dream. I forgot about Atlanta Dream. Yeah, I talk about Atlanta Dream, but where do you see me talking about the Orlando Magic in the last 5 years? Nowhere. They made even when they made the playoffs this last two seasons by accident because they were not good in 2019, and somehow they managed to sneak it into last season. So I was not up here repping them. I was not up here making videos about them making playoffs because honestly, I really don't care for the Atlanta Magic. I really don't. I know some of y'all are probably thinking, well, if you're not an Orlando Magic fan, then who really is your team? I never really had an NBA team. There were teams I respected. There were teams that I would follow because of certain players, but I never really settled down and find an NBA team and stuck with them. I just never did that, and I'm telling the God honest truth right now. I never had a legit NBA team. And don't come up here talking about, well, you can come join. No, no. If I haven't had an NBA team all this time, that's not going to change now. If anything, I always consider myself an Atlanta Hawks hater. Being in the state of Georgia, being around Hawks fans when they were winning, you know, and just dealing with the fan base here, like the Hawks are Atlanta sports fans are just like the way they are about the Falcons. They're the same way for the Atlanta Hawks. They'll come out and rep the team when they're good. They're like, shoot, 2015, that was the year they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, played against the Cavaliers, LeBron James, Kyrie, and got swept. You couldn't, man, Hawks fans are everywhere. You couldn't turn a corner without seeing a Hawks jersey, a Hawks hat, Hawks jacket. This person talking about the Hawks, Hawks this, Hawks that. But last 2 or 3 years they missed the playoffs. There was no Hawks fan to be found. None. The fan base is so fickle in this damn state. It is ridiculous. And that made me rebel against a lot of Atlanta teams. Because the fan base, it's the fan base. They made me rebel against Atlanta teams. They're the reason why I hate the Falcons. They're the reason why I hate the Hawks. And that's why when I tell people who's my NBA team, it's whoever's playing the Hawks. It's whoever's playing the Hawks. Today they played the Lakers, so I was a Laker fan today. Unfortunately, the Lakers lost. Fit their next game against the Sacramento Kings. I guess I'll be a Sacramento King next. Whoever's playing the Hawks, that's what I'm a fan of for that day. If the Hawks play the Magic, then I'm a Magic fan for that day. Notice, and this is another domino that fell for y'all to realize. A-Fizzle is not really an Orlando Magic fan. Living Life video, I did that 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, because that's when the Magic played the Hawks, right before the All Star break. If you notice, one thing I said, two things I said. The first thing I said was I was trolling this person, this Hawks fan. I'm not mentioning names, so I don't want to give anybody any notoriety here in this video. I said I was trolling this person because the Magic were playing the Hawks, and this person is a Hawks fan. This person probably knows what I'm talking about too. Then the other thing I said was I'm only an Orlando Magic fan when they play the Hawks. That should tell you right then. A-Fizzle doesn't really give a shit about the Magic. If they're not playing the Hawks, he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit about the Magic. There's only two true Orlando Magic fans I know of. One of them's on Facebook, and the other is a YouTuber. they're the only two true Orlando Magic fans, and I salute those guys for going hard for the Orlando Magic. But if we're gonna start this on a new clean slate, we need to be brutally honest. I hope everybody can understand, and just I hope everybody can understand. I hope nobody will feel will throw the bandwagon tag on me and be like, or be worried that I'm going to do this about the Broncos. And no, no, no. Remember, I've been going hard for the Broncos. I was going hard for the Broncos. I just made a video about the Broncos on Facebook a couple of days ago. So I should tell you right there, this is not going to happen for the for the Denver Broncos. This is not going to happen for the Atlanta Braves, because I just did a revisiting on the 1995 World Series about a week or two ago. So, and I was repping Lightning. When I became a Lightning fan, Lightning were not a good team, and then they got better. They wanted to win two Stanley Cups, and I cherish those. Maybe they'll win their third one this year. Who knows? So I just, want to let it be known so there's no misunderstandings, no misconceptions or anything of that nature. I just feel like I need to end the sports tenure on this note for good. And I hope everybody can understand. So hopefully moving forward, nobody links me to the Orlando Magic anymore. And like I said, I'm not making this video because they're terrible. I'm not. I'm making this video because if I'm going to preach honesty, I need to feel like I need to feel like I have to be honest with y'all. I was not a Magic fan when they had Dwight Howard. I was a Dwight Howard fan. I was a Vince Carter fan. I want to say Richard Lewis, but I was a Turkaloo fan. Not Turkaloo fan, but you get my point. I was a Vince Carter and Dwight Howard fan. I mean, Dwight Howard fan. It just happened to play for the Magic around that time, so that's why I was supporting the Magic. And plus, I was able to get away with it because the Florida connection. Since me being a Gators and Lightning fan, so I was like, hey, I can fit in with the Magic crowd. But I was never truly one of y'all though. So Magic fans, if you're watching this video, I apologize if I led y'all on as being one of y'all, but I'm not one of y'all. And I hope y'all can forgive me for if y'all feel like I led y'all on. It wasn't intentional, has nothing to do with y'all. It's just it was just that I never made any videos or anything about or talk about the Magic. I feel like with the Hawks playing the Magic recently, and people still linking me to the Orlando Magic the last couple months. I felt like this was a perfect time, especially with my channel going to a different direction, doing more hair videos and all that. Finna start doing some music videos in regards to music. I feel like I need to close one chapter and so I can enter the next chapter about the music and expanding A-Fizzle Productions, the brand, and continue to do my lock journey videos and continue to do more of these videos, more of these videos, not these confession videos, but more so these, countdowns and all that. Before we get back to that, I feel like I had to close the chapter for sports once and for all. And this was the perfect way to do it. And I'm doing it now. And I had to go on editors out, get it over with, so I can finally move on. Everybody else can finally move on, and we can start talking about the A-Fizzle Productions Orlando Magic on YouTube. We don't have to worry about that ever again. Like I said, Magic fans, I apologize once again. Hope y'all can forgive me. If not, then I understand. Rest of the NBA world, hope y'all can understand. I don't know what y'all thinking, or it has something to do with Orlando Magic being terrible. Magic have been undefeated, and I still would have made this video. So I don't know what y'all thinking. It has anything to do with them being bad, where they start off 4-0, and then they just kind of fell apart. They do need to get this shit together for the real Orlando Magic fans. Who's because I do see. There are some Gator fans I'm cool with that are Orlando or really Orlando Magic fans, and I do see the frustration on their post about his basketball team and blowing a 19-point lead against the Hawks doesn't help matters any at all. So, but anyways, I'm going to get up out of here. I don't want to make this confession video too long. So that's that. That chapter is over. We're gonna move on. I do. I still plan on doing the music video. I still plan on doing not music video. I'm still planning on doing a video, doing some videos about music. What I want to do in regards to that is just kind of like listen to some songs and some albums and just kind of like review them and give y'all my true, honest opinion. One album I have in mind is Nostradamus by Nas. Want to review an album that came out this year. I'm still going to do a video about the female rappers today, like the City Girls. I'm actually going to may do a City Girls album if they drop something this year. If not, then I'll find a couple of songs and I'll review them. I definitely want to, still want to do a video about female rappers, the City Girls. Not more so Cardi and Megan because they are in mainstream, but more so some of the other ones that don't really get enough recognition, give enough acknowledgement. Excuse me, like the City Girls, Saweetie, Doja Cat. Who else out there? Mulatto. You know, I feel like I'm missing some people. Yes. Okay. Says City Girls, Saweetie, Doja Cat, Mulatto. I'm just just trying to get my thoughts about female rappers today, even some underground rappers, even the rap cities of the world, just talk about them as well, because I feel like the female rappers don't get a lot of acknowledgement in the music business. If they okay, I'll save it because I want to implement the awards and all this too, BET awards, Grammys and all that, I want to implement that as well. So yeah, y'all be easy. I'm still planning on doing the NASCAR stream Sunday 3 o'clock in the races in Atlanta. So only time I'm gonna be talking about sports on this channel is when I'm implementing them in the countdown, when I'm doing the game stream, or or if it involves an athlete, or if I'm doing a virtual avenue and it involves an athlete. Other than that, there'll be no sports videos, no trash talking. Well, I kind of stopped doing the trash talking videos years ago, but no trash talk videos, no preview analysis videos, none of that. That is over. That is done as of November. It is done. And I mean it this time. I'm not coming back. Well, I never did come back, but I'm not going to make any more sports videos. As I stated, you know, my time it came and went, and I moved on. Do I miss it? No, I don't. Do I regret leaving? Fuck no, I don't. I don't regret leaving, and I don't miss it. And seeing the direction it's gone the last couple of years, I'm glad I left. And there's no point in me returning. It's not going to get better. Granny going to have some standouts who are going to stay the course, but that negativity is just going to overpower it. So I wish the YouTube sports community well. To the ones who keep it sports, salute. But the ones who are who delve into that negativity and all that, well, I I pray for y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll pray for y'all, and we'll see what happens. So, till next time, A-Fizzle signing out, and y'all have a great one. Have a great day, great evening, great night, whatever time you're watching this. Y'all have a great day. Y'all great day, evening, night, whatever, afternoon, whatever. If you're working, well, enjoy, have a great work day. Get your paper. That's that.